1921, Earl Dickinson created bands he attached gauzy tape so that his white photographs for fingers more easily while cooking. Before, people had to buy his gauze and tape separately, which he thought was extremely unnecessary and difficult for everyday life. And his company, Johnson & Johnson, began selling his invention as one of their products, and thus Band-Aid was created. In 1929, Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin, the first antibiotic. Upon its release, people thought it was a miracle medicine, and they began to use it to treat even common diseases that did not need it. In 1938, FDR created the National Foundation for Infantile Paralysis to combat polio. Popular entertainer Eddie Cantor nicknamed it the March of Dimes, a play on words of the popular newsreel and radio series March of Time. According to FDR, the campaign was so successful that bags of mail came literally by the truckload to the White House. In the 40s, many people worried about having crooked teeth, flat feet, and heart murmurs, and they were really concerned about them being major ailments to their health. But thankfully, we now know that having crooked teeth is not a major problem whatsoever. Barbitschel discovered Benadryl as an antihistamine, a drug to relieve inflammation and other allergy symptoms, while researching muscle relaxants at the University of Cincinnati. In 1946, Park Davis Pharmaceutical Company began selling Benadryl as a prescription drug. In 1945, 61% of 11-year-olds had their tonsils removed. At the time, doctors thought that everybody would benefit from having their tonsils removed, and so it's a major fad during the time period. At King's College in London, Rosalind Franklin obtained images of DNA using X-ray crystallography, which was first introduced by Mars Wilkins. Her images then allowed Watson and Crick to produce their famous double helix model. In 1962, Watson, Crick, and Wilkins jointly received the Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine. 1956, Joseph E. Murray performed the first kidney transplant. He used kidneys from two identical twins to reduce the effects of organ rejection. In 1969,
sugar in your tea. Funny way to take off weight.
But dear, sugar in your tea all day long gives you fewer calories than your half grapefruit.
It's smart to stay slim and trim and get Domino's energy lift too.
the sugar diet became a new thing to do, and people believed that eating sugar would decrease their appetite, thus allowing them to lose weight.
Two ads from the Sugar Information promotes sugar as a good guy and recommends having soft drink for your main meal to curb your appetite.
In 1974, the FDA required food labels to specify all ingredients. This is a major improvement from the old days of the Chicago meat packaging house. Following the World Health Organization's immunization campaign, smallpox was declared eradicated in 1980. This is the only disease affecting humans that has been declared eradicated. The World Health Organization chose to eradicate smallpox because it had easily recognizable rashes as symptoms. It was a short period to exposure and when the symptoms first occurred. They used ring vaccination, which meant that anyone who could be exposed to a smallpox patient was tracked down and vaccinated and monitored for a period of time to ensure that they would not spread the disease again. The last naturally occurring case of smallpox was in Somalia in 1977. In 1990, the Nutrition Labeling and Education Act was passed to require standardized labeling and listing of serving sizes and ingredients, and how much. This is in line with the growing movement of health foods and organic cooking.